The crickets hum in Saint-Tropez, and the sea carries the world away. Rest now.
Welcome to Quiet Lives. Before we drift into tonight's journey, if you find sanctuary here, please consider subscribing to join our community of rest. I would love to know which corner of the world you are finding peace in tonight, and what hour it is where you are. Feel free to share your story in the comments below. Now, let's begin. A soft, warm breeze drifts across your bare arm, a gentle caress from the moonlit Mediterranean. You are settled deeply into the expansive comfort of a hand-woven outdoor lounge on your private terrace. The cool, smooth fabric yielding just enough to cradle you perfectly. The air carries the subtle, briny scent of the sea, mingled with a faint, sweet hint of jasmine blooming somewhere nearby in the estate gardens below. You allow your shoulders to relax, feeling the tension slowly recede with each unhurried breath. Your gaze extends out over the dark expanse of water, where the moonlight lays a shimmering path that seems to invite your thoughts to wander softly. Far in the distance, a singular point of light marks a yacht, anchored quietly, a silent companion in the vastness. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore below your cliffside perch creates a consistent, soothing rhythm, a natural pulse to the night. You bring a chilled glass, condensation cool against your fingertips, slowly to your lips. The water is crisp, purified, leaving a clean, refreshing sensation on your tongue. You lean back further, feeling the delicate weight of a cashmere throw draped across your legs, its fine fibers a comforting presence against your skin. The crickets in the surrounding garrigue begin their nightly symphony, 1,000 tiny, insistent chirps that somehow deepen the quiet rather than disturb it. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the sounds and sensations wash over you, a complete immersion in this tranquil, private world. The warmth of the night air continues to envelop you, a soft, invisible blanket. Opening your eyes again, you watch the faint, almost imperceptible movement of the olive tree leaves just beyond the terrace railing, stirred by the same tender breeze. Each leaf catches a sliver of moonlight, a fleeting silver glint before returning to shadow. You simply observe, allowing the natural rhythm of the night to guide your own quiet descent into profound calm. The distant light of the yacht remains, a steadfast beacon against the deep velvet sky. The gentle warmth of the terrace air begins to recede, a subtle shift against your skin, as you step across the smooth, cool stone threshold, moving from the open night into the hushed sanctuary of your bedroom. With a soft, almost imperceptible click, the tall, precision-engineered glass doors glide shut behind you, their solid closure subtly muting the immediate sounds of the Mediterranean night. Now the rhythmic song of the crickets, so present on the terrace moments ago, becomes a more distant, ethereal hum, a natural lullaby filtering through the carefully sound-engineered walls, a soft, pervasive presence. You allow your bare feet to sink into the deep, plush pile of the custom-woven wool rug, its fibers a quiet, comforting contrast to the cooler marble you felt just outside. Each step across the room is cushioned, silent, absorbing any sound, guiding you further into the tranquil space. The ambient lighting, precisely calibrated and diffused from hidden coves, casts a warm, inviting glow, creating long, soft shadows that dance gently on the wall, never harsh or intrusive. You notice the subtle aroma of aged cedarwood emanating from the bespoke cabinetry, a grounding scent that speaks of enduring quality and careful craftsmanship, mingling faintly with the last vestiges of the jasmine from outside. Moving towards the expansive, king-sized bed, You trail your fingertips lightly over the smooth, cool surface of a polished marble console table, feeling the fine, almost imperceptible veins beneath your skin. The delicate weight of the cashmere throw, which you carried in from the terrace, is still draped over your arm, its luxurious softness promising warmth. You arrange it with slow, deliberate movements at the foot of the bed, allowing its fine fibers to settle gracefully into place, feeling its comforting presence. You then ease yourself onto the very edge of the deep mattress, the substantial support yielding just perfectly to your weight, a gentle give that cradles you. The crisp, cool Egyptian cotton sheets, impeccably smooth, rustle faintly as you shift, a whisper of sound in the quiet room, a small, satisfying sigh of fabric. You pause, allowing your entire body to fully register the deep comfort of this private sanctuary, the feeling of being completely enclosed, protected, and at peace within these walls. The distant symphony of the crickets continues its steady, unwavering rhythm, a gentle thrum against the profound, deeper silence within the room itself. A faint, almost imperceptible exhalation of air from the finely tuned climate control system maintains the perfect, consistent temperature, a barely audible whisper of comfort. You take a slow, deep breath, holding it for a moment, then releasing it fully, feeling your chest soften. You gently reposition a plump, down-filled pillow behind you, noticing the slight compression and then the luxurious rebound of the feathers within. The delicate scent of lavender, subtly infused into the linen, reaches you, a final touch of calm. Your gaze drifts to the intricate pattern woven into the silk panels that softly obscure the window, a subtle texture in the dim light, preventing any harsh external glare. You listen to the distant, rhythmic chirping, a constant, natural pulse that now feels like an extension of your own calm breath, a gentle invitation to deeper rest. The soft, muted sound of the waves, a memory from the terrace, lingers in the quiet air, allowing your mind to drift effortlessly. The hum of distant crickets, a gentle echo from your bedroom sanctuary, now fades as you move through the quiet hallway. Your bare feet meet the cool, polished marble, leading towards the library. A warm glow spills from beneath the heavy oak door, a subtle beacon in the hushed night. You reach for the cool, brushed bronze handle, feeling its precise weight and the muted click as the latch releases. The door swings open silently, revealing the rich, lamp-lit embrace of the estate's private library. The air within is still, carrying the distinct scent of aged leather and old paper, mingled with warm notes of polished mahogany. You step onto the deep, hand-knotted Persian rug, its intricate patterns absorbing your entrance, providing a soft cushion beneath your soles. Your gaze takes in the towering, custom-built bookshelves, filled with volumes bound in rich materials, a silent promise of quiet contemplation. Each lamp casts a soft, amber light, creating warmth and shadow. You walk toward a deep, wingback armchair, upholstered in supple, dark green velvet. With a gentle sigh, you ease yourself into its embrace, feeling the soft velvet yield, and then support your weight. The fabric is cool at first, then quickly warms, molding to your shape. You settle back, feeling the quiet strength of the chair's structure, a testament to bespoke craftsmanship. On the inlaid rosewood table beside you, a crystal snifter awaits, its delicate rim catching lamplight. You lift the glass, feeling the subtle coolness of the crystal, its precise weight reassuring. A rich, amber liquid swirls gently inside, catching the light. You bring the snifter closer, inhaling deeply. The bespoke digestive releases a complex, warm aroma of dried fruits, and a deep whisper of oak. You pause, letting the scent fully register, feeling your senses awaken. Then, you bring the glass to your lips, the smooth, cool crystal resting against them. A small sip, just enough to coat your tongue. The liquid is warm, spreading a gentle heat, a subtle sweetness followed by a refined, lingering spice. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the subtle taste unfold, appreciating its quiet complexity. The distant, muted song of the crickets, now barely a suggestion, harmonizes with the profound stillness of the room, a gentle counterpoint to the quiet pleasure of the digestive. You open your eyes, tracing the intricate grain of the rosewood table, noticing the subtle gleam where the lamplight touches it. You place the snifter back down, its base making a soft, almost inaudible click against the polished wood. The warmth from the digestive lingers, a comforting glow that spreads through your chest. You lean your head back against the velvet, feeling the soft texture against your hair, allowing your thoughts to gently unfurl and settle, like the quiet dust motes dancing in the lamp's soft beam. The subtle scent of old books and fine wood continues to envelop you. The warmth from the bespoke digestive lingers pleasantly, a gentle glow spreading through your chest as you remain settled in the velvet wingback. The subtle scent of aged leather and polished mahogany continues to envelop you in the lamp-lit library, a profound quiet broken only by the barely perceptible hum of the room itself. You allow your gaze to drift along the towering rows of books, their spines a silent testament to centuries of thought and artistry, each a potential journey waiting to be discovered. You lean forward slightly, the deep velvet of the armchair sighing almost imperceptibly with your movement, a soft, yielding sound. Your hand extends towards the nearest section of the custom-built mahogany shelving, fingers reaching out with an unhurried grace. The cool, smooth surface of the polished wood meets your fingertips, a solid, reassuring contact in the tranquil space. You trace the spines of several volumes, feeling the slight, raised ridges of embossed gold lettering, the varied textures of their bindings. Some are crisp and modern, while others are softened, almost silken, from the passage of many decades. Your attention settles on a particular volume, its leather a deep, subdued forest green, worn smooth in places by countless hands over time. You grasp it gently, feeling its substantial weight, the soft give of the ancient leather beneath your thumb. With a quiet, deliberate motion, you pull the book from its shelf, a faint, almost inaudible whisper of friction accompanying its release. You bring it closer, cradling it in both hands, feeling the cool, dry surface of the cover, the subtle, almost imperceptible texture of the grain. You inhale softly, drawing in the distinct, earthy aroma of old paper and the rich, complex scent of the aged leather itself, a fragrance that speaks of history and quiet knowledge. The binding, though old, feels remarkably sturdy, a testament to the quality of its original craftsmanship. You carefully open the book, a faint, dry crackle accompanying the movement, the sound of ancient pages slowly separating. The vellum pages, slightly yellowed with time, feel unexpectedly delicate yet resilient beneath your fingertips, a fine, almost translucent texture. The ornate, hand-scribed script on the page is intricate, the dark ink still remarkably vibrant against the pale background. You trace the elegant curves of a capital letter with the pad of your index finger, feeling the slight indentation where the ink has pressed into the paper. The lamplight, soft and warm, falls perfectly across the open pages, illuminating every detail without glare. You pause, simply observing the visual artistry before you, allowing the quiet presence of the book to fill your awareness. The distant, muted song of the crickets is now almost entirely absorbed by the thick walls and the deep, rich materials of the library, fading into a barely there whisper, a final backdrop to your tranquil contemplation. You feel the slow, steady rhythm of your own breath, a quiet counterpoint to the stillness of the room and the silent history held within the book. The lingering warmth of the bespoke digestive still whispers through you as you rise from the velvet armchair, leaving the quiet, bookish embrace of the library behind. You step onto the cool, smooth flagstones of the path that winds gently towards the estate's illuminated pool. The crisp night air, a refreshing contrast to the interior's warmth. Above, the vast, inky expanse of the starlit sky unfurls, a silent, glittering canopy. The path beneath your bare feet is precisely laid, each stone cool and smooth, guiding your way with a subtle, almost imperceptible texture. Ahead, the soft, diffused glow of the underwater pool lights casts a tranquil, inviting azure onto the surrounding terrace. A quiet beacon in the deep night. A very faint, clean scent of ozone and mineral water reaches you, a signature of the perfectly maintained pool. As you draw closer, the distant rhythmic song of the crickets, previously muted by the library walls, becomes a little clearer, a gentle, pervasive hum in the balmy air. You arrive at the edge of the expansive pool deck, where a series of custom-designed lounge chairs, crafted from dark, smooth teak, await. You select one, its elegant lines blending seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. With unhurried movements, you ease yourself onto the thick, weather-resistant cushion, feeling its firm yet yielding support beneath you. The cool, smooth wood of the lounge frame meets your hand as you settle back. A grounding, natural material. Your gaze drifts upwards, drawn by the rhythmic, almost hypnotic dance of the tall palm fronds that fringe the pool area. They sway with a languid grace against the profound darkness of the sky, their broad leaves rustling with a soft, dry whisper, a delicate counterpoint to the more constant chirping of the crickets. Each frond creates a fleeting silhouette against the pinpricks of distant stars, a gentle, undulating shadow play that mesmerizes without demanding attention. You watch as the breeze, soft and intermittent, catches a frond, causing it to dip and rise with an almost imperceptible elegance, then slowly return to its serene arc. You take a slow, deep breath, allowing the cool night air to fill your lungs, feeling a profound sense of peace settle over you. The subtle, almost imperceptible movement of the water's surface, reflecting the distant stars as tiny, fragmented points of light, catches your eye. You simply observe, allowing your awareness to expand, taking in the quiet beauty of the scene. The low, steady hum of the pool's filtration system, a barely audible thrum, adds another layer of subtle, consistent sound to the night, a reassuring presence. The gentle, continuous movement of the fronds above you against the vast, star-dusted canvas of the sky creates a soothing, hypnotic rhythm, inviting your thoughts to softly blur. You allow your gaze to softly unfocus, letting the quiet sway carry your mind into a deepening sense of calm. A subtle shift in the night air signals your departure from the poolside lounge, the cool teak now a fading memory as your bare feet find the smooth, cool flagstones once more, guiding you back towards the quiet privacy of your suite. The soft, distant murmur of the waves from the Mediterranean, a constant companion throughout the evening, remains a gentle, rhythmic backdrop. As you approach the open doors of your living area, a delicate, refreshing scent reaches you, carried effortlessly on the night breeze. You step across the threshold, the polished limestone cool beneath your soles, bringing you into the hushed interior. The tall, elegant doors, left open to the balmy air, frame a sliver of the dark, starlit garden beyond. Through this opening, the faint, sweet fragrance of jasmine drifts inward, a clean, refreshing aroma that gently permeates the space, a quiet invitation from the blooming vines just outside. The ambient lighting within the room is soft, diffused, casting a warm, inviting glow that barely disturbs the deep shadows, creating a sense of profound intimacy. You move towards a low, linen-upholstered chaise lounge, its generous proportions promising deep comfort. With unhurried grace you recline, feeling the fine, cool weave of the fabric against your skin. The cushion yields softly, perfectly conforming to your form, supporting you in a gentle embrace. You settle your head against a plump, silk-covered pillow, its smooth, cool surface a luxurious touch. The faint rustle of the linen as you adjust your position is the only sound you make, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing your senses to fully absorb the refreshing jasmine scent, noticing how it waxes and wanes with each subtle current of air flowing through the open doors. It is a clean, subtly sweet fragrance, never overpowering, merely a gentle presence that cleanses the mind. You breathe deeply, slowly, allowing the delicate aroma to fill your lungs, feeling a profound sense of calm deepen with each inhalation. The distant crickets continue their rhythmic song, now a barely discernible, hypnotic hum, blending seamlessly with the whisper of the breeze through the open doors. Opening your eyes, you observe the faint, almost imperceptible sway of the sheer linen drapes that frame the open doors, stirred by the same gentle breeze that carries the jasmine. They ripple with a languid elegance, creating soft, shifting patterns of shadow and light on the polished floor. You watch their slow, graceful movement, allowing your gaze to soften, your focus to gently blur. The cool, refreshing night air continues to carry the delicate, sweet scent of jasmine, a constant, comforting presence, inviting your thoughts to simply rest. The faint, refreshing scent of jasmine gradually recedes as you gently close the tall, open doors of your living area, leaving the soft sway of linen drapes behind. A hushed silence settles around you, deepening as you step onto the cool, smooth limestone of the main hall, its surface reflecting the soft, ambient light. Your bare feet carry you with unhurried grace towards a discreet, unadorned archway leading into the secluded art gallery, a space designed for quiet contemplation. The air here is noticeably cooler, meticulously climate-controlled, carrying a clean, almost mineral scent that speaks of preserved artistry and stillness. You enter the gallery, the subtle click of the door mechanism perfectly dampened, the only sound to mark your transition. The polished, concrete floor, a muted dove gray, stretches out before you, guiding your gaze to the carefully curated pieces. Each artwork is bathed in its own precise, soft illumination, spotlights strategically placed to highlight form and texture, creating pools of gentle light against the deeper shadows of the room. The distant chirping of the crickets, a pervasive presence throughout the estate, is now almost entirely absorbed by the thick, insulated walls, becoming a barely perceptible thrum, a whisper of the world outside. Your attention is drawn to a particular sculpture, standing in serene isolation on a minimalist plinth of honed black granite. It is a piece of ancient, pure white marble, its form a study in flowing lines and graceful curves, a timeless presence in the hushed space. You approach it slowly, each step silent on the cool, smooth floor, allowing your eyes to trace the delicate interplay of light and shadow across its surface. The air around the sculpture feels particularly still, almost reverent, devoid of any breeze. Reaching the plinth, you extend your hand, your fingertips hovering for a moment before making contact. The marble is cool, profoundly cool against your skin, a smooth, almost liquid touch that sends a subtle shiver of sensation up your arm. You begin to trace the elegant curve of a shoulder, following the precise, intentional chisel marks that are now softened by centuries of natural erosion and careful polishing. The surface feels incredibly fine, almost powdery in its smoothness, yet undeniably solid, rooted in the earth. You feel the slight undulations where the artisan's hand once shaped the stone, a quiet conversation across time. Your fingers move slowly, deliberately, exploring the subtle hollow of a cheek, the delicate ridge of a brow, the gentle slope of a neck. The polished surface reflects the soft gallery lighting, creating a faint, almost ethereal glow at each point of contact. You notice the microscopic imperfections in the stone, tiny, almost invisible veins that tell the story of its geological origin, a subtle texture beneath the overall smoothness. The coolness of the marble is consistent, unwavering, a calming presence as you continue your tactile exploration. You pause, your hand resting gently on the sculpture, allowing the weight of the stone, its ancient coolness, and its quiet beauty to simply be. The profound stillness of the gallery wraps around you, a soft, enveloping blanket of quiet. The almost imperceptible hum of the climate control system is the only consistent sound, a low, steady drone that blends into the background, becoming part of the profound silence. You continue to trace the cool, smooth contours, feeling the quiet strength and enduring elegance of the ancient marble beneath your fingertips, a timeless form in the tranquil midnight hour, leaving the profound stillness of the art gallery. The cool, polished marble of the sculpture still a memory beneath your fingertips. You step back into the main hall. The carefully climate-controlled air of the gallery gives way to the slightly warmer, yet still refreshingly cool, atmosphere of the grand central space. Your bare foot presses down onto the expansive, polished stone floor, feeling its smooth, cool expanse underfoot. The soft, barely perceptible echo of your first step whispers through the vastness of the grand hall, a delicate sound that seems to stretch and then gently dissipate into the high ceilings. Overhead, the intricate patterns of the coffered ceiling are barely visible in the subdued, indirect light that emanates from discrete wall sconces, casting long, elegant shadows. The air here carries a faint, clean scent of stone, and a subtle, almost imperceptible hint of a fine, lingering polish. You begin to walk, your movements unhurried, each deliberate step creating its own soft, singular sound. The smooth, cool stone underfoot provides a consistent, grounding sensation, a firm support with every contact. With each footfall, a soft, muted pad thump sound travels outwards, reflecting gently off the tall, fluted columns that line the perimeter of the hall, then fading into the quiet depths of the space. You notice the subtle variations in the natural veining of the stone, the soft gray-white marbling visible even in the dim light, a testament to the earth's ancient artistry. The immense scale of the hall, usually bustling with quiet activity during the day, now feels majestically serene, a private expanse of polished perfection. You pause for a moment, allowing the very last vestiges of the echoes to completely dissolve into the profound silence. The only sounds now are the distant, almost imagined whisper of the Mediterranean waves, a memory from the terrace, and the faintest, most attenuated hum of crickets, a gentle, rhythmic pulse from beyond the estate walls. You stand still, allowing the cool air to settle around your skin, feeling the deep, reassuring quietude of the late night. Your gaze sweeps slowly upwards, taking in the grand, unadorned archways that lead to other wings of the estate, each a silent promise of further tranquil spaces. The polished surfaces around you reflect the dim light with a soft, diffused sheen, creating a sense of understated elegance in the hushed stillness. Resuming your gentle walk, the rhythm of your footsteps becomes a soft, steady cadence once more. Each step is deliberate, unhurried, the cool stone offering its consistent, smooth resistance. The soft echoes follow you, a quiet, respectful companion, never intrusive, merely acknowledging your presence in this vast private space. You pass by a large antique chest, crafted from dark lacquered wood, its polished surface gleaming faintly in the indirect light, reflecting the distant ceiling. The path ahead is clear, illuminated just enough to guide your way without disturbing the deep, enveloping darkness of the late hour. The air remains cool, fresh, carrying no harsh or distracting scents, only the clean, subtle aroma of stone and space. Your footsteps continue their soft, rhythmic journey across the grand hall's floor, the faint echoes gently fading behind you with each measured stride. The cool, smooth stone beneath your feet offers a consistent, tranquil pathway, leading you further into the quiet embrace of the estate's deep night. The subtle sounds of your movement and the enduring stillness of the grand hall blend, creating a soothing tapestry for your drifting awareness. Leaving the grand hall's expansive, polished stone, your soft footsteps guide you into the serene privacy of your dressing room. The cool, smooth limestone yields to a deeper, softer pile underfoot, a bespoke silk rug absorbing all sound, its fibers dense and comforting. Gentle, diffused light from concealed fixtures illuminates the space with a warm, inviting glow, highlighting rich textures. Your gaze settles on the elegant vanity, a focal point of quiet preparation, crafted from pale, subtly veined Calicut marble and dark, refined walnut wood. The air here feels distinctly still, a personal sanctuary removed from the distant, barely audible sounds of the estate. You approach the vanity, feeling the delicate shift in air as you draw closer to its cool, expansive surface. The polished marble top gleams softly under the gentle light, reflecting the room's quiet contours with a subtle, diffused sheen. Resting on its surface, beside an exquisitely cut crystal vase, lies a loose bundle of fresh lavender sprigs, their muted purple hues a soft, natural contrast against the pale, cool stone. A very faint, sweet herbal scent, a subtle promise of their full fragrance, already begins to waft gently towards you, inviting a closer, more sensory experience. You reach for the lavender, your fingers carefully gathering a few sprigs from the loose, fragrant bundle. The delicate, slender stems feel dry and slightly brittle, yet surprisingly resilient, a testament to their recent harvest and natural vitality. As your fingers brush lightly against the small, tightly packed blossoms, a more potent, deeply calming aroma of lavender is released, a soft, herbaceous burst that instantly fills the air directly around you, pure and clean. You bring the sprigs closer to your nose, inhaling slowly, deeply, allowing the pure, natural fragrance to thoroughly cleanse and quiet your mind, feeling a subtle, profound relaxation begin to spread. With your other hand, you gently lift the crystal vase from its resting place on the marble surface. Its weight is substantial, a reassuring heft that speaks of its quality and the precision of its hand-cut facets. The intricately sculpted sides catch the soft lamplight, creating tiny, shimmering prisms of light that dance and refract across its surface, a subtle, captivating sparkle. The rim of the vase is cool and perfectly smooth, a delicate, almost imperceptible edge against your thumb as you hold it carefully, appreciating its refined form. You notice the immaculate clarity of the crystal, allowing light to pass through it, almost as if sculpted from pure, liquid air, transparent and flawless. You begin to arrange the lavender sprigs one by one into the crystal vase. The dry, delicate stems make a faint whispering sound as they gently slide past the inner glass, a soft, rustling murmur that is barely audible, yet distinctly present. You adjust each sprig with unhurried care, finding its perfect place, allowing the muted purple blossoms to stand upright, creating a natural, understated bouquet that complements the vase's elegance. With each precise placement, more of the soothing lavender scent is released, gradually deepening the aromatic embrace of the space, layering the fragrance. The act is slow, deliberate, a quiet ritual of appreciation for nature's organic beauty, framed by refined craftsmanship. You step back slightly, observing the newly arranged sprigs, their natural form elegantly contained within the sparkling crystal, a small, vibrant focal point. The delicate purple blossoms stand out softly against the pale, cool marble of the vanity, a serene and calming tableau. The air around you is now richly imbued with the calming fragrance of lavender, a soft, persistent whisper inviting profound tranquility to settle deep within you. The calming fragrance of the lavender sprigs, now elegantly arranged in their crystal vase, still gently permeates the air around your vanity as you turn, stepping from the dressing room into the spacious tranquility of your ensuite. The deep, plush silk rug beneath your feet transitions seamlessly to large, cool slabs of polished Italian marble. The stone, a pristine, almost luminous white in the soft, diffused lighting. The air here is subtly different, carrying a faint, clean scent of mineral water and a delicate, high-quality soap, a signature of this meticulously maintained space. You walk with unhurried grace towards the expansive double-basin vanity, also crafted from the same cool, unblemished marble. The surface gleams softly, reflecting the gentle glow from the hidden cove lighting above, creating an atmosphere of serene luxury. Your gaze falls upon the collection of exquisite grooming tools laid out with precise care. Among them, a silver-backed brush, its bristles fine and perfectly aligned, rests beside a smooth white porcelain bowl. The distant, barely discernible hum of crickets from outside the estate walls is entirely absorbed by these thick, insulated walls, leaving only a profound, enveloping quiet within. You reach for the silver-backed brush, your fingers closing around its smooth, cool handle. The sterling silver feels substantial, its precise weight reassuring in your palm, a testament to its bespoke craftsmanship. You notice the intricate, almost imperceptible engraving on its polished surface, a subtle detail that speaks of enduring quality. The bristles, soft and perfectly arrayed, brush lightly against your thumb as you lift it, a delicate, almost velvety texture. You hold the brush for a moment, appreciating its cool elegance, its silent promise of refined care. With a slow, deliberate movement, you bring the brush closer to the smooth, rounded edge of the matching porcelain basin. The basin itself is a study in pristine white, its surface flawless and cool to the touch, a perfect curve of understated design. You gently, almost imperceptibly, tap the silver back of the brush against the delicate rim of the porcelain. A soft, clear click resonates, a tiny, precise sound that echoes briefly in the quiet space, then quickly dissipates, absorbed by the soft towels and the cool, hard surfaces of the room. It is a subtle, singular sound, a punctuation mark in the deep stillness. You repeat the action, a slightly lighter touch this time, producing an even softer, more delicate tap click, a whisper of sound against the smooth, cool porcelain. Each interaction is measured, unhurried, allowing the subtle auditory sensation to fully register before it fades. You then place the brush back down onto the marble surface with equal care, its silver back making a soft, almost imperceptible whisper against the cool stone, a gentle settling. The delicate scent of the luxury soap, a blend of subtle citrus and clean herbs, gently rises from the basin, mingling with the lingering lavender from the dressing room, creating a soothing, layered aroma. You pause, allowing your awareness to fully settle into the profound quietude of the ensuite, feeling the cool, clean air against your skin, the smooth, cool touch of the marble beneath your fingers, the soft, precise sounds, and the subtle, refreshing scents combine to create a deeply calming experience. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your shoulders relax further, allowing your mind to drift peacefully in the tranquil stillness. The pure, white porcelain gleams under the soft light, a silent invitation to rest. The precise, quiet click of the silver-backed brush against porcelain fades behind you as you step from the cool, pristine marble of the ensuite, transitioning into the soft, hushed expanse of your bedroom. The deep, custom-woven wool rug, familiar from earlier, cushions your bare feet, absorbing all sound with its dense, yielding fibers. A very faint, rhythmic sound now reaches you, a gentle, distant whisper, the soft lapping of waves against the private shore, barely audible through the tall, closed window, a subtle pulse in the deep, quiet night. The ambient lighting, diffused and warm, casts a soft, inviting glow across the room, creating long, tranquil shadows that stretch and sway with imperceptible currents of air. The delicate scent of lavender, a lingering memory from the dressing room, still subtly perfumes the air, mingling with the clean, fresh essence of the carefully filtered climate control. You move slowly across the plush rug, each step silent, unhurried, towards the expansive window that overlooks the moonlit Mediterranean, its dark, vast surface now obscured by the precision glass. As you draw closer, the faint sound of the waves becomes a little more distinct, still muted but consistently there, a soft, undulating rhythm that is both calming and constant. You reach the window, extending a hand to rest your fingertips lightly against the cool, smooth surface of the glass. Its coolness is immediate, a refreshing contact against your skin, a delicate barrier between you and the vast, dark expanse beyond. Through the glass, the outside world appears as a blurred tapestry of deep blues and grays. The distant moonlight, a soft, diffused glow on the water's surface, a serene, abstract painting. You pause, allowing your awareness to fully settle on the barely audible sound. It is a gentle shush-shush, against the distant rocks, a soft rhythmic caress that speaks of timelessness and peace. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the subtle auditory sensation wash over you, feeling the constant, unhurried pulse of the sea. It is a sound that requires no active listening, merely an allowing, a surrender to its natural, hypnotic cadence. The faint, almost imperceptible hum of the estate's systems, a low, steady thrum, blends seamlessly with the distant waves, creating a profound, layered quietude. Opening your eyes, you trace the elegant, minimal frame of the window with your gaze, noticing the subtle gleam of brushed metal where the soft light catches it. The sheer silk drapes, drawn closed for privacy, hang in soft, static folds, their delicate texture a soft barrier that further mutes the external sounds, transforming them into this gentle, distant whisper. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest rise and fall in harmony with the soft, distant rhythm of the lapping waves, a profound sense of calm deepening within you. The cool glass under your fingertips remains a grounding presence, connecting you to the tranquil night while cradling you in luxurious stillness. You simply stand, allowing the subtle, consistent sound to lull your thoughts into a peaceful, unhurried drift. The subtle rhythm of the distant waves, a constant lullaby from beyond the precision glass, gently accompanies you as you finally surrender to the deep embrace of your king-sized bed. You are not fully awake, merely drifting in that liminal space between profound rest and soft awareness, your body heavy with the weight of deep slumber. A faint, almost imperceptible shift in your position causes the cool, crisp linen to brush against your bare skin, a refreshing sensation that gently grounds you in the present moment, without rousing you. The impeccably smooth, cool Egyptian cotton sheets, meticulously woven, now feel exquisitely soft and inviting against your legs, your arms, and the curve of your back. As you instinctively turn, seeking an even deeper comfort, the delicate fabric glides with a faint, almost inaudible whisper, a rustle of pure linen that speaks of pristine freshness. You feel the gentle pressure of the down-filled duvet, its feather-light weight conforming perfectly to your form. A luxurious cloud settling around you without restriction. The subtle scent of clean, freshly laundered linen, a pure and understated aroma, surrounds you, mingling with the lingering, faint hint of lavender from the vanity, creating a deeply soothing atmosphere. Your arm stretches slowly, unconsciously, finding a new, cool patch of sheet as your body continues its languid adjustment. The sensation of the cool, crisp linen against your inner forearm is particularly vivid, a delicate contrast to the ambient warmth of the room. You allow your hips to sink deeper into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling the subtle, firm give that perfectly cradles your form, absorbing all tension. The distant lapping of the waves, a consistent, soft shoo-shoo-shoo, remains a subtle, rhythmic backdrop, a gentle, hypnotic pulse that encourages your mind to drift further into the depths of sleep. You feel the soft, cool fabric of the pillowcase against your cheek as you turn your head, the down-filled pillow gently supporting the curve of your neck. The quiet, muffled sounds of the room, already profoundly hushed by the estate's design, seem to recede even further, leaving only the immediate, intimate sensations of the bed. Your toes, cool for a moment, find the soft, smooth expanse of the bottom sheet, a comforting contact. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, mirroring the soft, distant cadence of the sea. The slight movement of your leg beneath the duvet causes the crisp linen to whisper once more, a gentle friction that is both subtle and deeply comforting. You fully release any remaining awareness, allowing the cool, pristine feel of the sheets and the gentle, unyielding support of the mattress to envelop you completely. The deep, quiet comfort of your bed, combined with the faint, consistent sound of the distant waves, invites your entire being to sink into an even more profound and restorative slumber. You simply allow yourself to be held by the luxurious stillness, drifting deeper with each unhurried breath. Even in your deep slumber, a subtle, earthy fragrance begins to drift into your room, gently stirring your awareness before the first hint of dawn. Still nestled in the cool, crisp linen sheets, you instinctively draw a slow, unhurried breath, detecting the distinct, clean notes of cypress and sea pine on the air. Your body remains heavy, deeply at rest, yet this new, refreshing scent softly beckons your senses into a state of tranquil, liminal consciousness. You shift slightly, a languid, almost imperceptible movement, feeling the smooth, cool fabric of the Egyptian cotton glide effortlessly against your skin. The air, now carrying this fresh, arboreal aroma, feels subtly cooler than it was earlier in the deep night, a delicate coolness that hints at the approaching sunrise, even though the room remains in profound shadow. You allow your awareness to settle on the fragrance, distinguishing the resinous, woody notes of cypress from the slightly sharper, invigorating scent of sea pine, a sophisticated blend of the Mediterranean landscape, carried in on the pre-dawn breeze. Your head settles deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a comforting presence beneath your ear. The faint rustle of the linen, a whisper of sound with your movement, is quickly absorbed by the deep quiet of the room. You take another slow, deliberate breath, allowing the cool, scented air to fill your lungs, feeling a profound sense of calm permeate your entire being. This natural perfume is clean, grounding, entirely free of any harshness, a gentle invitation to simply exist in this quiet, transitional moment. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves, a consistent companion throughout the night, is now even softer, a barely discernible murmur that blends with the subtle fragrance, creating a deeply soothing, layered sensation. You let your thoughts drift, unmoored and unhurried, as the subtle fragrance continues its gentle dance around you. It waxes and wanes with an unseen soft current of air, a living, breathing presence within your private sanctuary. You trace the sensation of the cool, crisp linen against your bare arm, noticing its fine, smooth texture, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of scent and distant sound, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended between sleep and a serene awakening. The subtle, invigorating scent of cypress and sea pine persists, a quiet promise of the new day, yet still firmly rooted in the deep tranquility of the pre-dawn hours. You feel your muscles relax even further, surrendering fully to the deep comfort of your bed. The cool air, infused with the natural fragrance, continues to gently refresh your senses, allowing your mind to simply rest in this peaceful, unhurried space. Even as the subtle fragrance of cypress and sea pine gently fills your room before dawn, your eyes remain softly closed, still deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen. Your thoughts, unhurried and unbound, begin to paint a quiet scene. You imagine the vast, dark waters of the Mediterranean stretching out beyond your window, a deep velvet expanse under the fading starlight. Then, a soft, ethereal glow appears in your mind's eye, a distant lighthouse, its steady beams sweeping with a slow, deliberate grace across the inky surface. You feel the plush, down-filled pillow beneath your head, its soft support a constant, comforting presence as you allow this imagined visual to unfold. The rhythmic lapping of waves, still a faint murmur from the shore, now blends seamlessly with the imagined arc of light. You envision the beam as a pure, unwavering column of soft white, cutting through the profound darkness, illuminating a fleeting segment of the water, then fading into the blackness as it continues its slow, majestic rotation. The imagined light touches the surface of the sea, revealing the subtle, almost imperceptible undulations of the water, a momentary shimmer before it retreats. You sense the cool, fresh air of your room against your skin, a delicate contrast to the warmth beneath the duvet, as the imagined lighthouse beam continues its silent vigil. Each sweep is a gentle, unhurried motion, a steady presence in the vastness of the pre-dawn sea. You do not strain to see it, but rather allow the image to simply present itself, a soft, repetitive visual that encourages your mind to deepen its state of rest. The soft, rhythmic whisper of the distant waves continues, a gentle soundtrack to this imagined scene perfectly synchronized with the slow, sweeping arc of light. You notice the subtle texture of the cool, crisp linen against your cheek, a grounding sensation that keeps you gently tethered to your peaceful bed. The imagined light is never harsh, never jarring, but always soft, diffused, a benevolent presence across the dark expanse. It touches the distant horizon, then slowly, gracefully, moves across the invisible curve of the earth, eventually returning to its point of origin, only to begin its silent journey once more. The rhythm is hypnotic, soothing, a constant, predictable movement that requires no effort to follow, only a gentle, open receptivity. You feel your breath deepen, becoming even and slow, a quiet expansion and release that mirrors the unhurried sweep of the imagined light. The subtle fragrance of cypress and sea pine, still lingering in the air, adds another layer of calm, a fresh, clean note to the visual rhythm. You allow the image of the distant lighthouse, with its gentle, persistent beam, to become a quiet anchor for your drifting thoughts, pulling them softly into a deeper, more profound state of relaxation. The serene repetition of the light, the soft sounds, and the fresh scents all combine, guiding you effortlessly towards a deeper, more restorative sleep, deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen, even as the imagined lighthouse beam continues its silent arc across the dark waters of your mind. A new, almost imperceptible sound begins to assert itself. It is a steady, low thrum, the quiet hum of the estate's filtration system, a constant, underlying presence in the pre-dawn stillness of your private bedroom, a sound so subtle it feels more like a deep, resonant vibration than an audible noise. Your body remains profoundly at rest, heavy and comfortable beneath the soft, down-filled duvet. You are not fully awake, merely drifting in that serene space between conscious thought and deep slumber, where sensations gently blend. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, familiar and comforting, whisper softly against your skin as you make a minuscule, unhurried adjustment, seeking an even deeper pocket of warmth. The air, still carrying the faint, clean scent of cypress and sea pine from the open window earlier, now mingles with the subtle, almost metallic purity of the filtered air, a consistent, cool flow that barely stirs the delicate silk drapes. You allow your awareness to settle on the low hum, feeling its pervasive presence more than truly hearing it. It is a deep, consistent frequency that seems to emanate from the very foundations of the building, a testament to the meticulously engineered systems that maintain the estate's perfect tranquility. This sound is not intrusive, but rather a seamless part of the profound quiet, a grounding thrum that paradoxically deepens the sense of stillness. It is a comforting assurance that everything is in its precise order, functioning flawlessly in the silent hours before dawn. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves, still a barely discernible murmur, now blends with this deep hum, creating a complex, layered soundscape of ultimate calm. You feel the gentle, unyielding support of the bespoke mattress beneath you, perfectly conforming to the contours of your body, absorbing all tension, leaving you suspended in effortless comfort. Your breathing becomes even slower, deeper, a quiet expansion and release that harmonizes with the low, steady vibration of the filtration system. You close your eyes more completely, allowing the subtle coolness of the silk pillowcase against your cheek to soothe you. Drawing your attention inward, the consistent hum is like a gentle internal rhythm, a quiet anchor for your thoughts, preventing them from wandering, instead guiding them softly towards deeper relaxation. The profound stillness of the pre-dawn hours is punctuated only by this subtle, constant hum, a sound that becomes an integral part of the room's deep quiet. It is a steady, unobtrusive presence, a testament to the unseen precision that ensures your complete comfort and peace. You simply rest, allowing the consistent, low thrum to cradle your senses, inviting a complete surrender to the tranquil embrace of the pre-dawn hours, a gentle, unwavering companion as you drift deeper into restorative sleep. Even as the estate's low, consistent hum quietly permeates the pre-dawn stillness, a delicate coolness rests gently upon your eyes, a smooth, soft presence that deepens the profound darkness. You are still deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen sheets, your body heavy and completely at rest, yet this new, subtle sensation brings a gentle focus to your internal world. The silk sleep mask, bespoke and perfectly weighted, feels exquisitely soft against your skin, its fine, cool fibers, a luxurious barrier. You make a fractional, unhurried adjustment, allowing your head to settle deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, feeling the delicate pressure of the mask against your eyelids. The silk is impossibly smooth, a second skin that softly conforms to the contours of your face, blocking even the faintest glimmer of light. This complete visual darkness enhances the other senses, drawing your awareness inward, away from any potential external distractions. The faint, clean scent of the silk itself, a subtle whisper of pure fabric, adds another layer of quiet comfort to the already serene atmosphere of your bedroom. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling the cool, filtered air, still carrying the lingering subtle notes of cypress and sea pine from before dawn, gently fill your lungs. The presence of the mask over your eyes encourages a profound relaxation of the tiny muscles around them, releasing any residual tension you might not have even noticed. You feel your eyelids soften, surrendering completely to the gentle, uniform pressure of the silk. It is a feeling of being cradled, protected, gently detached from the external world, allowing your mind to drift effortlessly. The distant rhythmic lapping of waves, a persistent murmur from beyond the window, now feels even more remote, filtered through the layers of silk and silence. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a constant, underlying vibration, becomes a subtle, almost hypnotic backdrop, a deep, resonant hum that seems to emanate from the very core of your restful state. These sounds do not disturb. Rather, they become part of the enveloping cocoon of quiet, perceived only as a gentle, consistent presence that encourages further surrender. You allow your body to sink deeper into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a constant, refreshing touch against your skin. The silk mask, with its consistent, gentle coolness and its profound darkness, becomes a soft anchor, holding your awareness in this space of deep, unburdened rest. You feel your breathing slow even further, becoming long and even, a gentle rhythm that guides you deeper into the tranquil pre-dawn hours, suspended in perfect, luxurious stillness. The cool silk remains, a gentle guardian, inviting an even more profound and restorative sleep, deep within your peaceful slumber. Even as the cool silk mask rests gently on your eyes, a new, delicate sound begins to emerge from the profound stillness of the pre-dawn. It is the first, faint stirring of birdsong, a barely audible, tentative chirp, a whisper of sound from the meticulously manicured garden just beyond your window. Your body remains heavy, deeply at rest within the crisp linen, yet this subtle natural melody gently nudges your awareness, drawing you softly towards the edge of awakening. You make a fractional, unconscious adjustment, feeling the smooth, cool Egyptian cotton sheets glide effortlessly against your skin as you settle deeper into the bespoke mattress. The air in the room, still carrying the faint, clean notes of cypress and sea pine, feels fresh and cool, a subtle caress that hints at the approaching dawn. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves, a consistent murmur throughout the night, now blends with this new, delicate bird song, creating a complex, layered symphony of natural sounds, each contributing to the profound quiet. You allow your awareness to settle on the bird song, distinguishing the tiny tentative chirps and soft trills that are just beginning to punctuate the pre-dawn stillness. It is not a chorus yet, merely individual voices, testing the quiet, a gentle unfolding of the new day. You imagine a small bird, hidden within the lush foliage of the garden, its tiny throat producing these pure, unburdened notes. The sound is delicate, almost ethereal, a fragile beauty that requires no active listening, only a gentle, open receptivity. Your head rests deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a constant, comforting presence beneath your ear. The profound darkness behind the silk mask enhances your auditory sense, allowing these subtle sounds to be perceived with exquisite clarity, even in your half-sleep state. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, continues its constant presence, now forming a grounding bass note beneath the delicate, high-pitched birdsong. These sounds do not disturb your rest, rather, they become part of the enveloping cocoon of calm, gently holding your awareness in this peaceful, transitional moment. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling the cool, scented air gently fill your lungs, allowing the delicate sounds to wash over you, a soothing balm for your mind. The consistent rhythm of the birds, tentative calls, interspersed with moments of profound silence, creates a gentle, hypnotic pattern that encourages your thoughts to drift, unburdened and unhurried. You feel your muscles relax even further, surrendering completely to the deep comfort of your bed, to the cool, crisp linen, and to the soft, natural symphony of the pre-dawn garden. The silk mask remains, a gentle guardian, ensuring the visual darkness that allows these subtle sounds to guide you deeper into restorative sleep. Even with the cool silk mask still resting gently on your eyes, and the first faint stirrings of birdsong from the manicured garden softly reaching your ears, you begin to perceive a subtle, almost imperceptible shift in your private sanctuary. It is the gradual lightening of the sky, a quiet, ethereal transformation that now paints soft, diffused grays through the delicate weave of your sheer curtains, a gentle announcement of the approaching dawn. Your body remains deeply at rest, heavy and comfortable beneath the cool, crisp linen, yet this slow, visual unfolding gently draws your awareness into the pre-morning quiet. You are not actively looking, for the silk mask ensures profound darkness, yet you sense the increasing ambient brightness behind it. The veil of blackness is no longer absolute. A deep, muted charcoal now seems to press against the silk, indicating the world outside is slowly awakening. You feel the subtle, even pressure of the mask against your eyelids, its fine, cool silk absorbing any potential harshness, transforming the external light into this soft, internal perception of brightening grays. The air in the room, still carrying the faint, clean notes of cypress and sea pine, feels consistently cool and fresh, a gentle caress that complements the visual stillness. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the sheer linen curtains that cover your window, usually a soft, opaque barrier. Now in your mind's eye they are becoming luminous, transforming from an indistinct dark mass into a translucent canvas of soft, shifting grays. You imagine the light filtering through the fine, open weave of the fabric, each thread now subtly highlighted, revealing a delicate texture that was previously hidden by the deep night. The grays are not stark, but rather a spectrum of pearl, silver, and dove, softly blending into one another, creating a tranquil, almost watercolor effect that speaks of gentle awakening. The bird song from the garden, which began as tentative chirps, now seems a little more confident, a few more voices joining the nascent chorus, still soft and distant, but with a growing, delicate presence. This gentle auditory shift harmonizes perfectly with the slow, visual lightening, a natural symphony of the pre-dawn. You feel the plush, down-filled pillow beneath your head, its soft, yielding support a constant comfort as you make a fractional, unhurried adjustment, allowing your body to settle even deeper into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, continue to provide a refreshing contact against your skin, a grounding sensation that keeps you tethered to this peaceful moment. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, mirroring the gradual, unforced progression of the dawn. The subtle fragrance of the linen, mingling with the last hints of lavender, adds to the serene atmosphere, a comforting blanket of scent. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a constant, underlying vibration, continues its presence, now blending with the soft grays and delicate birdsong, forming a profound, layered quietude. You simply rest, allowing the gentle, visual transition of the lightening sky, as perceived through the sheer curtains and the silk mask, to lull your thoughts into a deeper, more profound state of relaxation. The soft, unhurried grays continue to unfold, inviting an even deeper surrender to the tranquil embrace of the pre-morning hours. Deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen, even as the first tentative birdsong from the garden now grows into a soft, gentle chorus, a new sensation begins to subtly permeate your peaceful sanctuary. It is the warmth of the rising sun, not yet a direct beam, but an expansive, pervasive heat beginning to touch the ancient stone walls of your villa. You are still profoundly at rest, the cool silk mask a soft weight over your eyes, yet you feel this subtle, external warmth as a gentle, comforting presence, a gradual transition from the coolness of pre-dawn. Your body remains heavy, perfectly cradled by the bespoke mattress, as you make a minuscule, unhurried adjustment, feeling the smooth, cool Egyptian cotton sheets glide effortlessly against your skin. The air in the room, still carrying the faint, clean notes of cypress and sea pine, now feels subtly warmer, infused with the gentle, growing heat radiating inward from the thick, sun-kissed stone. This warmth is not intense, but a delicate, quiet glow that seems to seep into the very fabric of the building, a testament to its enduring structure. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system continues its constant, underlying presence, now blending with the increasingly confident birdsong and the distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves, creating a symphony of gentle, natural sounds. You allow your awareness to settle on this pervasive warmth, feeling it as a subtle embrace that slowly gathers around your senses. Though your eyes are still covered by the silk mask, you perceive the external world shifting from deep gray to a softer, more luminous hue behind the fabric, an internal reflection of the sun's ascent. The warmth on the stone walls outside is now gently radiating through the cool interior, a delicate transfer of energy that speaks of the new day's slow unfolding. You imagine the ancient sun-drenched stones, slowly absorbing the golden light, becoming warm to the touch, a comforting presence that extends into your private space. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling the air, now softly warmed, gently fill your lungs. This gentle warmth, combined with the fresh scents and the tranquil sounds, encourages a profound relaxation to deepen within you. You feel your eyelids soften even further beneath the silk, surrendering completely to the gentle, uniform pressure. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of sound, and the pervasive, growing warmth, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended in this liminal state. You let your thoughts drift, unmoored and unhurried, as the subtle warmth continues its gentle dance around you, a slow, comforting progression. It feels like a promise, a soft, inviting energy that permeates the very air you breathe. The cool, crisp linen against your bare arm provides a delicate contrast to this subtle, pervasive heat, a luxurious balance of sensations. The low, steady thrum of the estate's systems and the chorus of birdsong continue their quiet work, consistent and unobtrusive. You simply rest, allowing the subtle, growing warmth to lull your thoughts into a peaceful, unhurried drift, sinking deeper into the tranquil embrace of the morning's quiet unfolding. Even as the gentle warmth of the rising sun begins its slow, pervasive embrace on the villa's stone walls, and the garden's chorus of birdsong grows a little stronger, your primary awareness settles inward. It is the gentle expansion and contraction of your own breath, deep and even, a quiet, rhythmic pulse that now takes center stage in your perception, a comforting, unwavering anchor in the serene pre-morning quiet. Your body remains deeply at rest, heavy and perfectly still beneath the cool, crisp linen. You are not actively controlling your breath, but simply observing its natural, unhurried rhythm. You feel the slow, subtle rise of your chest and abdomen with each inhalation, a quiet, internal expansion that feels effortless and complete. The cool, fresh air, still carrying faint notes of cypress and sea pine, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle internal warmth that spreads through your core. Then, just as smoothly, you feel the slow, gentle fall, the soft contraction of your body as the breath releases. The air exits with an equally quiet, unhurried sigh, a complete and satisfying exhalation that carries away any lingering tension. This rhythmic ebb and flow is consistent, predictable, a natural melody that requires no effort, only a gentle, open receptivity. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of your own breathing. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, continues its constant presence, now blending seamlessly with the increasingly confident birdsong from the garden and the distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves. These external sounds become secondary, forming a gentle, ambient backdrop to the more immediate, intimate rhythm of your breath. Each inhalation feels like a fresh, quiet beginning, each exhalation a soft, complete release, deepening your state of profound rest. You allow your body to sink even deeper into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a constant, refreshing touch against your skin, a grounding presence that keeps you tethered to this peaceful moment. Your thoughts, unmoored and unhurried, now seem to ride on the gentle waves of your breath, expanding and contracting with each cycle, drifting further and further into a state of serene, effortless calm. The subtle warmth radiating from the villa's stone walls now feels like a soft external embrace, harmonizing with your internal rhythm. You simply rest, allowing the gentle, deep, and even expansion and contraction of your breath to become the sole focus of your awareness. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The quiet, steady cadence of your own breathing is the ultimate lullaby, a perfect invitation to complete surrender. Even as your breath continues its deep, even rhythm, a new sound, faint and consistent, begins to filter into your peaceful bedroom. It is the distant, rhythmic sound of a gardener, already at work in the estate's sprawling olive groves, a gentle counterpoint to the growing morning chorus. You are still profoundly at rest, the cool silk mask, a soft weight over your eyes, yet this subtle, industrious melody gently draws your awareness, a quiet affirmation of the day's progression. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp linen sheets, your body remains heavy and completely at rest, sinking into the bespoke mattress. The sound is not sharp or intrusive. Instead, it is a soft, muted snip, followed by a delicate, almost imperceptible rustle, repeated with an unhurried, meditative cadence. It emanates from far away, beyond the thick, insulated walls of your villa, through the layers of the manicured garden, making it a barely discernible whisper in the profound quiet. This distant activity seems to deepen the sense of peace, a gentle external rhythm harmonizing with your internal calm. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the gardener moving with quiet grace among the ancient gnarled olive trees. A pair of well-maintained pruning shears makes that clean, soft snip as a small branch is carefully removed. The sound is distinct, yet muffled, a delicate click snip that travels softly through the cool morning air. Then, the subsequent rustle as the pruned sprig, with its silvery green leaves, falls onto the soft, tilled earth below, or is gently gathered into a woven basket. Each action is performed with meticulous care, a ritual of tending observed for generations, a continuous, subtle movement, unhurried and precise. A very faint, earthy scent, subtle and clean, now mingles with the lingering notes of cypress and sea pine in the fresh, cool air of your room. It is the delicate aroma of disturbed soil, or the fresh, herbaceous fragrance of crushed olive leaves, released as branches are carefully handled. This natural perfume is grounding, connecting your senses to the ancient landscape outside, even as you remain nestled in luxurious comfort. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now more confident, weaves through the air, creating a rich, yet profoundly calm tapestry of sound. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore continues its soft, foundational pulse, a gentle rhythm beneath all other sounds. You allow your head to settle deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a constant, comforting presence. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a refreshing touch against your bare arm, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. Your body sinks further into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension, suspended in effortless comfort. The subtle sounds of the distant gardener, the gentle bird song, the hum of the estate's filtration system, and the faint whisper of waves all blend, becoming a seamless, unobtrusive part of the enveloping quiet, guiding your consciousness to a deeper, more profound state of rest. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the distant, rhythmic sounds of the olive groves. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The quiet, steady cadence of the morning's gentle work outside, combined with your own deep, even breath, creates a perfect, unhurried invitation to complete surrender, allowing your thoughts to drift peacefully, without effort or intention, into the quietude of the new day. Even as the distant, rhythmic sounds of the gardener and the olive groves, and the growing chorus of birdsong gently permeate your peaceful bedroom, a new, distinct fragrance begins to subtly assert itself. It is the complex, grounding scent of damp earth, mingling exquisitely with the crisp, ethereal freshness of morning dew, drifting inward through your open window. You are still profoundly at rest, the cool silk mask a soft weight over your eyes, yet this rich, natural perfume softly, yet completely, envelops your senses, drawing you further into the quietude of the early morning. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp linen sheets, your body remains heavy and completely at rest, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The air in the room, now carrying this potent blend of earthy and fresh aromas, feels subtly cooler near the window, a delicate breath of the outside world. You take a slow, unhurried breath, allowing the cool, scented air to fill your lungs, feeling a profound sense of calm permeate your entire being. This fragrance is not just a single note, it is a layered experience, a testament to the vibrancy of the earth awakening. You allow your awareness to settle on the scent, distinguishing first the deep, rich notes of damp soil. It is a clean, fertile aroma, a primal scent of growth and stability, carrying the subtle mineral essence of the earth itself, as if you could feel the cool, dark loam beneath your fingers. This particular scent speaks of the ground, recently watered by the night's unseen moisture, a quiet, ancient presence. Then, interwoven with this deep earthiness, you perceive the delicate, almost crystalline freshness of morning dew, a lighter, purer note that glistens on every leaf and blade of grass, an ephemeral beauty. It is the scent of pure water, cool and clean, clinging to the first light of dawn. The two fragrances blend seamlessly, creating a balanced, soothing bouquet that is both invigorating and deeply calming. You imagine tiny, perfect droplets of dew clinging to the intricate veins of a lavender leaf, or settling on the rough bark of an olive tree, each drop releasing its subtle, refreshing essence into the cool, still air. The distant, rhythmic snip of the gardener's shears, a gentle counterpoint to the growing birdsong, now feels entirely integrated into this natural soundscape, a harmonious element in the symphony of the morning. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore continues its soft, foundational pulse, a consistent, gentle backdrop. You feel your head settle deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a constant, comforting presence. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a refreshing touch against your bare arm, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. Your body sinks further into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension, suspended in effortless comfort. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of scent and distant sound, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended in this tranquil, liminal state. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the rich, damp earth and crisp dew. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The cool, fresh air, infused with these grounding, pure aromas, continues to gently refresh your senses, allowing your mind to simply rest in this peaceful, unhurried space, drifting deeper with each deliberate breath. Even as your deep, even breath continues its gentle expansion and contraction, a new, delicate sound begins to softly filter into your peaceful bedroom. It is the quiet clinking of fine china, a faint, rhythmic melody emanating from the distant kitchen, where preparations for breakfast are subtly unfolding. You are still profoundly at rest, the cool silk mask, a soft weight over your eyes. Yet this subtle, domestic sound gently draws your awareness, a tranquil affirmation of the new day's quiet beginning. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp linen sheets, your body remains heavy and completely at ease, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The sound is not sharp or intrusive. Instead, it is a series of delicate, muffled touches, a soft tink here, a gentle clink there, repeated with an unhurried, almost meditative cadence. It emanates from far away, beyond the thick, insulated walls of your villa, through the quiet hallways, making it a barely discernible whisper in the profound stillness. This distant activity seems to deepen the sense of peace, a gentle external rhythm harmonizing with your internal calm. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the skilled hands of the staff, moving with quiet grace in the estate's vast kitchen. A delicate porcelain teacup is placed gently onto its matching saucer, producing a soft, precise night-ink sound. Then, perhaps, a silver spoon is laid beside it, making a faint, almost inaudible Saints-Tropez clink against the glazed surface. Each interaction with the fine, bespoke china is performed with meticulous care, a ritual of preparation that speaks of understated luxury and seamless service. The sounds are spaced, unhurried, allowing moments of pure quiet between each delicate contact, preventing any sense of rush or urgency. A very faint, inviting scent now begins to mingle with the lingering notes of cypress and sea pine in the fresh, cool air of your room. It is the delicate aroma of freshly brewed coffee, a subtle, warm richness that is still far away, but hints at the promise of the morning. This gentle, comforting fragrance is interwoven with the clean, almost mineral essence of the filtered air, creating a sophisticated blend of natural and domestic aromas. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now more confident and full, weaves through the air, creating a rich yet profoundly calm tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the distant clinking. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore continues its soft foundational pulse, a consistent, gentle backdrop beneath all other sounds. You feel your head settle deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a constant, comforting presence beneath your ear. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a refreshing touch against your bare arm, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. Your body sinks further into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension, suspended in effortless comfort. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of sound, and the subtle, inviting fragrance, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended in this tranquil, liminal state. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the distant, rhythmic sounds of the kitchen. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The quiet, steady cadence of the morning's gentle preparations outside, combined with your own deep, even breath, creates a perfect, unhurried invitation to complete surrender, allowing your thoughts to drift peacefully, without effort or intention, into the quietude of the new day. The quiet clinking of delicate china, a faint echo from the distant kitchen, now recedes further into the background of your peaceful bedroom. Still deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen, even with the silk mask resting gently on your eyes, you sense a new quality of light, soft and diffused, beginning to filter through the sheer curtains. It is the gentle morning sun, not yet direct, but exquisitely softened by the broad, intricate leaves of a fig tree just beyond your balcony, painting muted grays and subtle greens onto the delicate fabric. This quiet visual transformation gently deepens your state of serene, unhurried rest. Your body remains heavy, profoundly at ease, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. Though your eyes are covered, you perceive the external world shifting from deep charcoal to a more luminous, ethereal glow behind the silk. The veil of darkness is now subtly permeated by this filtered light, a gentle, internal reflection of the sun's ascent, diffused and tender. The air in the room, still carrying faint notes of damp earth and morning dew, feels consistently cool and fresh, a delicate breath that complements the visual stillness, a subtle caress against your bare skin. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the sheer linen curtains that cover your window, now becoming a canvas for nature's quiet artistry. You imagine the sunlight catching the rough, textured surface of each fig leaf, transforming its verdant green into a luminous, almost translucent emerald as the light passes through. The distinct, lobed shape of the fig leaves, each one slightly cupped, catches and diffuses the light in its own unique way. The light does not pierce. Instead, it glows, a gentle, living filter. You can almost feel the faint, velvety texture of the underside of a leaf, even through the layers of distance and fabric, a delicate, tactile memory. This filtered light creates a delicate, shifting mosaic of soft shadows and glowing patches on the sheer curtain, a quiet, unhurried dance of nature's artistry. A subtle breeze, too gentle to be felt directly, causes the imagined leaves to shiver imperceptibly, making the patterns of light on the curtain shift with an almost hypnotic slowness. Each gentle movement of a leaf redraws the shadow, elongating a curve, softening an edge, then slowly returning it to its original form, a repetitive, calming motion. The subtle play of light and shadow becomes a focus for your drifting awareness, preventing any stray thought from taking hold, gently guiding your mind deeper into tranquility. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now more confident and full, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that harmonizes perfectly with this visual poetry. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore continues its soft, foundational pulse, a consistent, gentle backdrop beneath all other sounds. You feel your head settle deeper into the plush, down-filled pillow, its soft, yielding support a constant, comforting presence as you make a fractional, unhurried adjustment, allowing your body to sink even further into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, continue to provide a refreshing contact against your skin, a grounding sensation that keeps you tethered to this peaceful moment. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the gentle, diffused light and the soft, shifting shadows. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. Leaving the lingering, subtle aromas of damp earth and morning dew behind, you step from the quietude of your bedroom, the cool, silk mask now gently removed from your eyes, into the soft, waking light of the villa's exterior. Your bare feet find the cool, smooth flagstones that lead with deliberate grace towards the central courtyard, where the estate's swimming pool lies in serene repose. The air is fresh, carrying the delicate, growing chorus of birdsong that now greets the dawn, a gentle symphony that feels both new and ancient. As you draw closer, the faint, clean scent of ozone and mineral water, a signature of the perfectly maintained pool, becomes more distinct. Your gaze immediately falls upon the expansive, rectangular surface, utterly without ripple, transformed into a flawless, perfectly still mirror. It is a vast, liquid canvas, reflecting the pale, luminous sky above with such precision that the boundary between water and air seems to dissolve, creating an illusion of infinite depth. The low, steady hum of the pool's filtration system, a constant, underlying thrum, is now a barely perceptible vibration absorbed by the profound stillness of the dawn. You pause at the edge of the smooth, cool teak deck, feeling the subtle coolness of the wood beneath your soles. The sky, still in the delicate transition from night to morning, paints itself in soft ethereal hues across the water's surface. You see streaks of palest rose blending into muted lavender, then shifting to a clear, almost translucent azure at the zenith, all perfectly inverted and motionless in the crystal-clear water. Each color is rendered with a quiet intensity, a soft, diffused glow that seems to emanate from within the water itself, rather than from a reflected source. The subtle texture of distant, wispy clouds is replicated with exquisite fidelity, a delicate, almost painterly detail in the liquid sky. You lean slightly, allowing your gaze to trace the precise, dark line where the reflected sky meets the cool gray-blue mosaic tiles of the pool's edge. This boundary, usually so clear, is now softened by the diffused light, a gentle transition between the real and the reflected. A single, small olive leaf, fallen silently during the night, rests perfectly still on the water's surface near the far edge. Its delicate green form a tiny, perfect anchor in the vast, inverted sky. It creates a miniature, perfectly circular ripple of shadow beneath it, a subtle interruption in the flawless reflection, yet one that only deepens the sense of profound tranquility. The cool morning air, fresh and clean, brushes gently against your bare arms as you observe this quiet scene, a soft contrast to the growing warmth promised by the rising sun. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the profound stillness around you. The delicate aroma of damp earth and morning dew, a memory from your window, now seems to subtly mingle with the clean ozone scent of the pool, creating a layered, natural perfume that soothes your senses. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the vivid image of the perfectly reflected sky to imprint itself on your mind's eye, a tranquil tableau of dawn's awakening. The gentle chorus of birdsong, now a little louder, feels like a distant celebration, a soft, welcoming serenade to the quiet beauty of the morning. Opening your eyes, you allow your gaze to softly unfocus, letting the expanse of the liquid sky simply wash over you, without seeking to define its edges or separate its hues. The perfectly still reflection becomes a quiet meditation, a visual anchor that holds your awareness in this moment of profound peace. The subtle shift in the reflected colors, as the sun climbs higher, is almost imperceptible, a slow, gentle brightening that unfolds with unhurried grace. The perfectly still reflection of the dawn sky in your swimming pool, a tranquil mirror of muted lavenders and soft roses, slowly begins to fade from your immediate focus as you settle into a deep, luxurious outdoor lounge. The cool, smooth teak of the lounge is a familiar comfort, and the thick, weather-resistant cushion yields just enough to cradle your form perfectly. As you recline, a comforting weight settles over your legs. A cashmere throw, its exquisite softness, a gentle presence against your skin, deepening your sense of profound relaxation in the early morning air. You make a fractional, unhurried adjustment, allowing your body to fully sink into the generous proportions of the lounge. The cashmere, a delicate shade of pearl gray, feels impossibly fine, its fibers so soft they seem to almost dissolve against your skin. This comforting weight is evenly distributed, a gentle pressure that feels both grounding and luxurious, a soft anchor that encourages your muscles to release any lingering tension. The air around you, fresh and cool, with the lingering scent of damp earth and morning dew, now carries a subtle, warm breath as the sun climbs higher, a delicate contrast that enhances the throw's comforting warmth. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the gentle weight and exquisite softness of the cashmere fully envelop your lower body. You feel the fine, almost imperceptible texture of the fibers, a delicate whisper against your skin that is both stimulating and deeply soothing. The cashmere, naturally breathable, provides a consistent, gentle warmth without ever feeling heavy or restrictive, a perfect balance of comfort and luxury. The delicate chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a little more vibrant, weaves through the air, a serene soundtrack to your quiet repose. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the profound stillness around you. The gentle pressure of the throw across your legs seems to encourage a deeper, more complete exhalation, a full release of air that carries away any remaining thoughts or worries. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore continues its soft foundational pulse, a consistent, gentle backdrop beneath all other sounds, blending seamlessly with the subtle hum of the estate's filtration system. Your fingers, resting lightly on the cashmere, begin to unconsciously trace the fine weave of the fabric, feeling its unparalleled smoothness and the delicate, almost imperceptible undulations of its natural fibers. Each touch is soft, deliberate, a micro-action that grounds your awareness in the present moment, inviting a deeper, more focused sense of calm. The cashmere feels cooler to the touch where it first rests, then quickly warms, absorbing your body heat and returning it in a gentle, comforting embrace. You simply rest, allowing the consistent, gentle weight and exquisite softness of the cashmere throw to lull your thoughts into a peaceful, unhurried drift, sinking deeper into the tranquil embrace of the morning. The comforting weight remains, a soft, luxurious presence that invites a complete surrender to the quiet beauty of the early hours. You feel your entire body relax further, softening into the lounge, allowing the profound sense of calm to deepen around you, a gentle invitation to further stillness, as the subtle warmth of the rising sun continues its slow, pervasive embrace on the villa stone walls. The comforting weight of the cashmere throw still rests gently over your legs as you recline in the outdoor lounge, bathed in the soft early morning light. The gentle chorus of birdsong from the garden and the distant rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean form a serene soundscape. Now, a new, subtle sound emerges from within the villa, a delicate, almost melodic presence, the gentle creak of polished floorboards in an unseen hallway, far away, a quiet affirmation of the estate stirring to life. You are still profoundly at rest, your body heavy and completely at ease, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke lounge cushion. The sound is not jarring or sudden. Instead, it is a soft, deep creak, followed by a delicate, almost imperceptible groan, repeated with an unhurried, intermittent cadence. It emanates from deep within the villa's interior, beyond thick stone walls and intricate architectural turns, making it a barely discernible whisper in the profound stillness of the morning. This distant activity seems to deepen the sense of peace, a gentle, human rhythm harmonizing with the natural world. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning a quiet passage, perhaps a long, hushed corridor lined with antique tapestries, where the polished oak floorboards, aged over centuries, respond with a soft voice to the gentle weight of a passing foot. It is the sound of careful movement, perhaps a member of the staff making their rounds, ensuring everything is in perfect order before the day fully begins. Each nekekechork is unique, a subtle variation in pitch and duration, a testament to the natural character of the aged wood, speaking softly of history and presence. The sound travels slowly, dissipating into the quiet air, leaving a lingering sense of gentle motion. A very faint, clean scent, subtle and pure, now mingles with the lingering notes of damp earth and morning dew in the fresh, cool air around you. It is the delicate aroma of polished beeswax, a warm, woody sweetness that hints at the interior's meticulous care, a sophisticated blend of natural and domestic aromas. This fragrance is entirely consistent with the imagined scene, grounding your senses in the quiet luxury of the estate. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now more confident and full, weaves through the air, creating a rich, yet profoundly calm tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the distant creaking. The low, steady hum of the estate's filtration system continues its soft, foundational pulse, a consistent, gentle backdrop beneath all other sounds. You feel your body sink further into the yielding support of the lounge, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension, suspended in effortless comfort. The cool, smooth teak beneath your bare feet remains a grounding presence, anchoring you to the quiet luxury of this serene morning. Your thoughts, unmoored and unhurried, now seem to ride on the gentle waves of these distant, subtle sounds, expanding and contracting with each soft creak, drifting further and further into a state of serene, effortless calm. The gentle, pervasive warmth of the rising sun now feels like a soft, external embrace, harmonizing with these internal rhythms. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your chest rise and fall in a steady, unhurried rhythm, harmonizing effortlessly with the distant, rhythmic sounds of the unseen hallway. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative peace. The quiet, steady cadence of the villa's gentle awakening, combined with your own deep, even breath, creates a perfect, unhurried invitation to complete surrender, allowing your thoughts to drift peacefully, without effort or intention, into the quietude of the new day. The comforting weight of the cashmere throw, a soft memory from your time in the outdoor lounge, now rests lightly near you as you lie deeply in your bed. A new, subtle sensation begins to permeate your peaceful bedroom. The gentle, pervasive warmth radiating from a sun-drenched patch of the stone wall just beside you. You are still profoundly at rest, the cool silk mask, a soft weight over your eyes, yet this delicate, external heat softly caresses your awareness, a tranquil affirmation of the day's quiet progression. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp linen sheets, Your body remains heavy and completely at ease, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The warmth from the wall is not direct sunlight, but a gentle, steady heat that has been absorbed by the ancient stone, now slowly dissipating into the cool, filtered air of the room. You feel it as a subtle, pervasive presence, a delicate glow that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the building, a testament to its enduring structure. This warmth is delicate, quiet, a soft, inviting energy that permeates the air you breathe. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system continues its constant, underlying presence, now blending with the confident birdsong from the garden and the distant, rhythmic murmur of the waves, creating a gentle, layered soundscape. You allow your awareness to settle on this pervasive warmth, feeling it as a subtle embrace that slowly gathers around your senses. Though your eyes are still covered by the silk mask, you perceive the external world shifting from deep gray to a softer, more luminous hue behind the fabric, an internal reflection of the sun's ascent. The warmth on the stone walls outside is now gently radiating through the cool interior, a delicate transfer of energy that speaks of the new day's slow unfolding. You imagine the ancient, sun-drenched stones slowly absorbing the golden light, becoming warm to the touch, a comforting presence that extends into your private space. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling the air, now softly warmed, gently fill your lungs. This gentle warmth, combined with the fresh scents and the tranquil sounds, encourages a profound relaxation to deepen within you. You feel your eyelids soften even further beneath the silk, surrendering completely to the gentle, uniform pressure. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of sound, and the pervasive, growing warmth, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended in this liminal state. You let your thoughts drift, unmoored and unhurried, as the subtle warmth continues its gentle dance around you, a slow, comforting progression. It feels like a promise, a soft, inviting energy that permeates the very air you breathe. The cool, crisp linen against your bare arm provides a delicate contrast to this subtle, pervasive heat, a luxurious balance of sensations. The low, steady thrum of the estate's systems and the chorus of birdsong continue their quiet work, consistent and unobtrusive. You simply rest, allowing the subtle, growing warmth to lull your thoughts into a peaceful, unhurried drift, sinking deeper into the tranquil embrace of the morning's quiet unfolding. The subtle warmth persists, a gentle, luxurious presence that invites a complete surrender to the quiet beauty of the early hours. You feel your entire body relax further, softening into the mattress, allowing the profound sense of calm to deepen around you, a gentle invitation to further stillness, as the subtle warmth of the rising sun continues its slow, pervasive embrace on the villa's stone walls. The cool silk mask remains, a comforting weight, ensuring your uninterrupted rest. The subtle warmth radiating from the sun-drenched wall near your bed gently guides you from your peaceful slumber. As you open your eyes to the soft, diffused light of early morning, you rise with unhurried grace, the cool silk mask now gently removed from your eyes, drawn by a new gentle sound. The soft, intermittent rustle of leaves carried on the morning breeze from your private orchard. Your bare feet find the familiar, cool smoothness of the polished limestone floor, leading you quietly from the intimate sanctuary of your bedroom. You step through the open doors onto the dew-kissed flagstones of a narrow path, feeling the invigorating coolness of the morning air against your skin. The air here is fresh, crystalline, carrying the delicate, growing chorus of birdsong that now greets the full dawn, a gentle symphony that feels both new and ancient. Ahead, the meticulously tended rows of fruit trees in your private orchard stand in serene repose, their leaves already catching the first, soft rays of the sun, creating a delicate interplay of light and shadow. The scent of damp earth, a lingering memory from your window, now mingles with a faint, sweet greenness, the delicate perfume of awakening foliage. You walk slowly, deliberately, towards the nearest row of trees, your bare feet making no sound on the smooth, cool path. Your gaze is drawn upwards to the individual leaves, each one a delicate, living canvas. As a soft, almost imperceptible breeze weaves its way through the orchard, the leaves respond with a quiet, synchronized dance. A gentle chant arises, a delicate dry whisper that sweeps through the foliage, then fades, only to rise again. It is a soft rhythmic caress of air against leaf, a natural, unhurried melody that speaks of profound tranquility. You pause beneath the canopy of a venerable apricot tree, its broad, slightly textured leaves a deep, rich green. The filtered sunlight, softened by the dense foliage, creates a mosaic of shifting light and shadow on the ground beneath, a gentle, dappled pattern that moves with the unseen breath of the breeze. You extend a hand, allowing your fingertips to lightly brush against a low-hanging leaf. Its surface feels cool, slightly damp with dew and unexpectedly supple, with a fine, almost velvety texture that is both delicate and resilient. The faint earthy aroma of the orchard floor, combined with the clean, fresh scent of the leaves themselves, surrounds you, a pure and grounding perfume. You close your eyes for a moment, simply allowing the soft rustle of the leaves to wash over you, feeling the subtle, cool breeze as it stirs the air around your face. The sound is consistent, yet never monotonous, each shy unique variation in its gentle rhythm, a quiet invitation to deepen your state of rest. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore, now a very faint, almost imagined whisper, blends seamlessly with the soft, organic symphony of the orchard, creating a complex, layered soundscape of ultimate calm. You open your eyes again, observing the delicate, almost imperceptible tremor in the leaves directly above you, a micro-movement that is both captivating and deeply soothing. The light shifts, a momentary brightening as the breeze parts the foliage, then a return to the soft, dappled shade. You simply stand, allowing the gentle, consistent sound of the rustling leaves to lull your thoughts into a peaceful, unhurried drift, sinking deeper into the tranquil embrace of the morning. The cool, fresh air continues to caress your skin, and the subtle, sweet green scent persists, holding you in this moment of profound, effortless calm, an invitation to further stillness. The soft rustle of leaves in your private orchard, a gentle whisper against the morning air, slowly fades into a distant memory as your body settles deeper into profound rest. Now, a new ethereal sensation begins to emerge, a feeling of complete weightlessness, as if the very concept of gravity has gently released its hold. You are no longer anchored to the plush mattress. Instead, you are suspended, delicately, between waking and the deepest reaches of sleep, a state of pure, unburdened tranquility. Your body, still nestled in the cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, feels impossibly light, as if floating just above the surface. There are no pressure points, no subtle resistance from the bespoke mattress. Every curve and contour of your form feels perfectly supported by an invisible, yielding cushion of air. The feather-light duvet, which moments ago offered a gentle warmth, now feels like a mere wisp of cloud, its presence almost imperceptible against your skin. This profound absence of physical sensation deepens your immersion, drawing your awareness inward, away from any lingering external distractions. The cool silk mask over your eyes ensures a perfect, internal darkness, allowing this feeling of suspension to become absolute, a complete surrender to the void. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, still carrying faint notes of damp earth and morning dew, now seems to fill you with an even greater lightness, as if each inhalation lifts you slightly higher, a delicate, internal ascension. Then, with each unhurried exhalation, you drift gently downwards, a soft, imperceptible descent that is neither falling nor sinking, but merely a graceful return to a state of equilibrium. This rhythmic internal movement becomes a gentle, hypnotic pulse, guiding your consciousness into a deeper, more profound state of relaxation, a quiet dance of expansion and release. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, a vibrant symphony of the morning, now feels wonderfully distant, its sounds softened and diffused, like musical notes played in a dream. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being softly untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of floating, a gentle sway that seems to rock your entire being. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your weightless state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You allow your thoughts, once perhaps loosely tethered to the day's gentle stirrings, to become equally weightless, unburdened, and free. They no longer hold their form, but gently dissolve, like wisps of mist caught in a soft breeze, drifting without purpose or direction. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to seek, only to simply be, suspended in this luxurious void of comfort and calm. The cool, crisp linen against your bare arm, a delicate touch, feels almost imagined, a subtle reminder of the physical world that is now so exquisitely distant. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the boundaries between your body and the surrounding air seem to softly blur. The sensation of complete weightlessness is consistent, unwavering, a gentle, pervasive embrace that holds you perfectly. You feel your entire being relax even further, softening into this profound lightness, allowing the deep, unburdened sense of calm to deepen around you, a soft, unwavering invitation to further stillness. The profound feeling of weightlessness, a gentle suspension between waking and sleeping, slowly begins to recede as a new, delicate sensation gently permeates your peaceful bedroom. It is the faint, sweet smell of brioche baking, a warm, inviting aroma wafting from the estate's distant kitchen. You are still profoundly at rest, your body heavy and completely at ease within the cool, crisp linen, yet this subtle, comforting fragrance softly draws your awareness, a tranquil affirmation of the morning's quiet, luxurious rhythm. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the bespoke mattress. The aroma is not strong or sudden. Instead, it is a delicate, almost ethereal sweetness, a subtle whisper of vanilla and warm butter that travels from far away, beyond the thick, insulated walls of your villa, through the quiet hallways. This distant activity seems to deepen the sense of peace, a gentle, domestic rhythm harmonizing with your internal calm, promising a delightful start to the day without demanding immediate attention. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the skilled hands of the estate's pastry chef, gently kneading the rich, golden dough. You imagine the precise folds, the subtle stretching of the elastic mass, anticipating the soft, yielding texture of the finished brioche. Then, the warm, gentle heat of the oven slowly transforming the dough, releasing this exquisite, comforting fragrance into the air. The scent is pure, unadulterated, a promise of simple, refined pleasure. It is a subtle, inviting presence that encourages a profound relaxation to deepen within you. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the distant, sweet aroma. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of floating, a gentle sway that seems to rock your entire being. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, now subtly infused with a delicate, sweet scent of brioche, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of the aroma and your own rhythmic breathing. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the lingering sweet scent of brioche baking is a gentle, pervasive embrace. This consistent, natural aroma is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The quiet, steady cadence of the morning's gentle preparations outside, combined with your own deep, even breath, creates a perfect, unhurried invitation to complete surrender, allowing your thoughts to drift peacefully, without effort or intention, into the quietude of the new day. The soft, sweet smell continues to waft, a delicate promise of warmth and comfort. The faint, sweet smell of brioche baking, a warm, comforting aroma from the distant kitchen, now recedes into the background of your peaceful bedroom. Still deeply nestled in the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease, you sense a profound quiet settling around you. It is the peaceful stillness of a world just beginning to awaken. Far from your sanctuary, a delicate, almost imperceptible hush that underscores your own deep repose. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the bespoke mattress. The air in the room, still carrying subtle notes of cypress and sea pine, feels fresh and clean, a consistent, gentle flow that barely stirs the delicate silk drapes. This profound quiet is not an absence of sound, but rather a layering of immensely subtle presences. The nearly inaudible hum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration that is more felt than heard. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the Mediterranean waves, now a faint ethereal whisper, and the gentle, unhurried chorus of birdsong from the garden, softened by distance and the thick, insulated walls. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the world outside your villa, far beyond your private estate. You imagine the first, soft light of dawn touching the distant hills, slowly illuminating quiet villages still wrapped in morning mist. The gentle sounds of awakening there are muted, diffused by distance, a soft clink of a far-off church bell, a faint, almost inaudible whistle of a distant breeze through olive trees, or the soft thump of a single boat being untied in a faraway harbor. Each sound is so remote, so subtle, that it merely enhances the profound quietude of your immediate surroundings, becoming part of the vast, tranquil silence. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of the deep quiet. You feel your eyelids soften even further beneath the silk, surrendering completely to the gentle, uniform pressure. The delicate scent of pure linen, mingled with the faint sweetness of brioche, adds to the serene atmosphere, a comforting blanket of aroma that cradles your senses. Your thoughts, unmoored and unhurried, now seem to float on this expansive quiet, dissolving gently, like wisps of mist caught in a soft breeze, drifting without purpose or direction. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The profound stillness of the room, punctuated only by these gentle, natural whispers of distant sound and the subtle, inviting fragrance, creates a cocoon of peace that holds you suspended in this tranquil, liminal state. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the peaceful quiet of a world just beginning to awaken is a gentle, pervasive embrace. This consistent, natural quietude is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The quiet, steady cadence of the morning's gentle progression outside, combined with your own deep, even breath, creates a perfect, unhurried invitation to complete surrender, allowing your thoughts to drift peacefully, without effort or intention, into the quietude of the new day. The profound stillness remains, a gentle guardian, ensuring your uninterrupted rest, as the world beyond slowly, softly, awakens. The peaceful quiet of a world just beginning to awaken, far from your sanctuary, gently holds you in its embrace. You are still profoundly at rest, nestled in the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. With a languid, unhurried movement, your hand drifts outward from beneath the soft duvet, finding the cool, smooth surface of the polished wooden bedside table. This delicate contact, a familiar grounding presence, gently draws your awareness to the intimate details of your immediate surroundings, without stirring you from your deep repose. Your fingertips rest lightly on the dark, rich walnut wood, feeling its exquisite smoothness and the subtle coolness that speaks of the early morning air. The surface is impeccably polished, almost like glass, yet with a distinct, organic warmth that emanates from the natural grain beneath. You make a fractional, unconscious adjustment, allowing your palm to settle more fully onto the wood, feeling its solid, unyielding support. The faint, clean scent of polished wood, a subtle, earthy aroma, now mingles with the lingering notes of brioche and morning dew in the fresh, cool air of your room. It is a comforting blend, a sophisticated perfume of domestic tranquility. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the table's precise craftsmanship, the seamless joints, the fine, almost imperceptible grain of the wood, the deep, lustrous finish that has been built up over countless hours of meticulous care. You trace the delicate curve of the table's edge with your thumb, feeling its smooth, cool contour, a subtle, tactile detail that grounds your awareness in the present moment. The light in the room, still soft and diffused by the sheer curtains, catches the polished surface, creating a faint, almost ethereal gleam, a subtle dance of light and shadow that is never harsh or intrusive. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich yet profoundly calm tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the tactile sensation of the cool, smooth wood. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of floating, a gentle sway that seems to rock your entire being. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, subtly infused with the delicate aromas, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of the polished wood and your own rhythmic breathing. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the cool, smooth surface of the polished wooden bedside table is a gentle, pervasive presence beneath your hand. This consistent, natural contact is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The cool, smooth surface of the polished wooden bedside table, a grounding presence beneath your hand, slowly recedes from your immediate focus. You are still profoundly at rest, nestled deep in the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. Now, a new, incredibly subtle sound begins to emerge from the profound quiet of your bedroom, the soft, almost imperceptible ticking of a vintage clock, resting elegantly on your mantelpiece, a delicate, rhythmic pulse in the serene morning stillness. Your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the bespoke mattress, allowing the gentle warmth from the sun-drenched wall to permeate your side. The sound is not loud or intrusive. Instead, it is a series of tiny, delicate tick-tock sounds, so faint they seem to exist on the very edge of audibility, interwoven with moments of profound silence. It emanates from across the room, softened by distance and the thick, insulated walls, making it a barely discernible whisper that requires no active listening, only a gentle, open receptivity. This distant, precise activity seems to deepen the sense of peace, a gentle, mechanical rhythm harmonizing with your internal calm. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the elegant mantelpiece, crafted from cool, polished marble, where the vintage clock stands in serene repose. You imagine its intricate brass mechanisms, tiny gears turning with meticulous precision, driving the delicate hands forward. Each trilly tick is the sound of a hairspring releasing. Each trilly-tilly tick's a gentle return, a continuous, unhurried measurement of time that feels both ancient and eternal. The sound is consistent, yet never monotonous. Each trilly ticks a gentle, a unique variation in its subtle pitch and duration, a testament to its finely tuned craftsmanship. The light in the room, still soft and diffused by the sheer curtains, catches the polished brass of the clock, creating a faint, almost ethereal gleam, a subtle dance of light and shadow that is never harsh or intrusive. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the delicate ticking. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of floating, a gentle sway that seems to rock your entire being. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, subtly infused with the delicate aromas, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of the clock's ticking and your own rhythmic breathing. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the soft, almost imperceptible ticking of the vintage clock is a gentle, pervasive presence in the quietude. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The soft, almost imperceptible ticking of the vintage clock on your mantelpiece, a delicate, rhythmic pulse in the serene morning stillness, now recedes further into the background of your peaceful bedroom. You are still profoundly at rest, nestled deep within the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. With a languid, unhurried movement, your head shifts, sinking slowly, completely, into the plush pillows of your bed, a gentle, yielding embrace that deepens your profound repose. Your head presses softly into the down-filled pillow, feeling its initial resistance, then its exquisite, gradual surrender. The feathers within, meticulously arranged, shift and conform with a delicate, almost inaudible whisper, molding themselves perfectly to the unique curve of your skull and the gentle slope of your neck. This sensation is one of profound support, a weightless cradle that absorbs all tension, leaving your head suspended in effortless comfort. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a constant, refreshing touch against your bare shoulders and arms, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. The silk pillowcase, a bespoke creation of the finest mulberry silk, feels impossibly smooth and cool against your cheek. As your head settles deeper, the fabric, initially cool, slowly begins to absorb your body's warmth, becoming a soft, silken extension of your skin. You trace its delicate texture with your ear, feeling the subtle, almost imperceptible sheen of its weave, a luxurious touch that enhances the feeling of profound comfort. The air in the room, still carrying the faint, clean notes of brioche and morning dew, feels consistently fresh and cool, a gentle caress that complements the deep stillness. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. As you exhale, a deep, internal sigh of release accompanies the gentle sinking of your head, a complete surrender to the softness beneath. This rhythmic expansion and contraction of your breath, now entirely unforced, becomes the primary focus, a soothing internal pulse that harmonizes with the profound quiet. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the tactile sensation of the plush pillows. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of floating, a gentle sway that seems to rock your entire being. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You allow your body to sink even deeper into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension, suspended in effortless comfort. The gentle pressure of your head, sinking into the plush pillows, is consistent, unwavering, a soft, pervasive embrace that holds you perfectly. You feel your entire being relax even further, softening into this profound lightness, allowing the deep, unburdened sense of calm to deepen around you, a soft, unwavering invitation to further stillness. The gentle, rhythmic flow of your breath, now entirely effortless, becomes the sole anchor in this serene, weightless drift, guiding you effortlessly, profoundly, into the deepest, most restorative sleep, as the soft, cool silk continues to cradle your head. The gentle pressure of your head sinking into the plush pillows, a profound comfort, now forms a soft, consistent anchor for your awareness. You are still profoundly at rest, nestled deep within the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. A new, all-encompassing sensation begins to settle over you. The feeling of utter security and serenity, radiating from within the very walls of your secluded estate. A deep, pervasive peace that wraps around you like an invisible, luxurious blanket. Your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the bespoke mattress, allowing the gentle warmth from the sun-drenched wall to permeate your side. This feeling of security is not a thought, but a deep, primal knowing, an absolute trust in the protective strength of the thick, ancient stone walls that surround you. You imagine their smooth, cool surfaces, meticulously crafted, rising around your bedroom, shielding you completely from any outside disturbance. The subtle scent of polished wood and fresh linen, mingled with the faint aroma of brioche and morning dew, now seems to deepen this sense of sanctuary, creating a sophisticated perfume of absolute tranquility. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the entire estate, perched majestically above the Mediterranean, a fortress of calm and beauty. The high, strong walls, the carefully designed gates, the discreet, yet vigilant, systems of protection, all work in silent harmony to create this impenetrable haven of peace. You feel the subtle, even pressure of your head against the plush silk pillowcase, its exquisite smoothness, a constant, comforting presence, enhancing the feeling of being entirely enclosed, perfectly safe. There is no need for vigilance, no lingering concern, only a profound, effortless surrender to this deep sense of protection. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm tapestry of sound that perfectly complements this feeling of serene isolation. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered, yet perfectly held. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of deep, unshakable calm. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness, a testament to the seamless functionality of your sanctuary. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, subtly infused with delicate aromas, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing, internal current. This subtle coolness then warms as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of utter security and your own rhythmic breathing. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the feeling of utter security and serenity within your secluded estate walls is a gentle, pervasive embrace. This consistent, natural sense of protection is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The feeling of utter security and serenity, a deep, pervasive peace within your secluded estate walls, continues to hold you in its gentle embrace, still profoundly at rest. Nestled deep within the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease, you sense a delicate shift in the air, a subtle presence that causes a light curtain to billow inward, then settle with an almost imperceptible sigh. This gentle movement, a quiet breath of the morning, gently draws your awareness to the intimate details of your immediate surroundings without stirring you from your deep repose. Your awareness, soft and unburdened, drifts towards the sensation of the air. A gentle, unseen current, perhaps a delicate morning breeze, enters through a barely open window or a subtle vent, causing the sheer fabric of the curtain to softly expand. You feel the cool, fresh air, still carrying faint notes of brioche and morning dew, gently caress your exposed skin as the curtain slowly, gracefully, billows inward, a silent, elegant breath within the room. The fine, delicate weave of the linen, almost translucent even in its stillness, seems to gather volume, swelling outwards with an unhurried, almost ethereal grace, creating a soft, rounded form that momentarily fills the space near the window. As the gentle current of air subtly diminishes, the expanded fabric begins its slow, unhurried return. The curtain recedes, deflating with a delicate, almost inaudible whisper of silk against itself, settling back into its original, static folds. This gentle contraction is as smooth and deliberate as its expansion, a quiet, repetitive dance of air and fabric. You notice the subtle shift in the ambient temperature as the air moves, a momentary coolness, followed by a return to the consistent, filtered warmth of the room. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system continues its deep, resonant vibration, a constant, underlying current beneath the profound stillness, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state. Then, after a moment of profound quiet, the subtle shift repeats. Another delicate current of air, almost imperceptible, causes the light curtain to once again billow inward. It expands with the same unhurried grace, the sheer fabric softly swelling, catching the diffused morning light in its delicate folds. The gentle movement is slow, predictable, a rhythmic unfolding and refolding that requires no active attention, only a passive, open receptivity. You feel the cool, fresh air again, a fleeting caress against your cheek, as the curtain reaches its fullest extent, a soft, silent presence in the quiet room. Once more the unseen current softens, and the curtain begins its languid, unhurried descent, slowly settling back into its still, elegant drape. The faint, almost inaudible whisper of the fabric as it folds upon itself is the only sound, a delicate rustle that quickly dissipates into the profound quiet. This subtle, repetitive action, the gentle billow and soft settle, becomes a hypnotic rhythm, a visual and tactile lullaby that gently cradles your awareness. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the quiet movement of the curtain. The distant, rhythmic lapping of waves from the Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of deep, unshakable calm. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the gentle expansion and contraction of the light curtain is a soft, pervasive embrace. This consistent, natural rhythm is a powerful hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The soft billow of the light curtain, a gentle breath of morning air, now fades into the profound quietude of your room. You are still deeply at rest, nestled in the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. As you lie perfectly still, a faint, familiar essence begins to emerge, a lingering scent of the sea breeze on your skin, a delicate memory from the night before, subtly clinging to your exposed arm and the edges of your face. This ethereal aroma, a whisper of the vast Mediterranean, gently draws your awareness inward, deepening your state of serene, unhurried rest. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. The scent is not strong or sudden. Instead, it is a delicate, almost imperceptible brininess, a clean, subtle saltiness that seems to have absorbed into the very surface of your skin. You feel it as a faint, refreshing coolness against your bare forearm, a delicate contrast to the feather-light warmth of the duvet. You take a slow, unhurried breath, allowing the cool, filtered air, still carrying faint notes of brioche and morning dew, to mingle with this subtle, lingering sea scent, creating a complex, yet profoundly soothing perfume that is entirely unique to this moment. You allow your mind to drift, envisioning the vast, dark expanse of the moonlit Mediterranean from your private terrace last night, recalling the gentle, warm breeze that carried the sea's essence against your skin. This lingering scent is a delicate echo of that experience, a subtle connection to the timeless rhythm of the ocean. You imagine the tiny, invisible salt crystals, almost imperceptible, that may have settled on your skin, now releasing their faint, clean aroma with the warmth of your body. It is a pure, unadulterated fragrance, a whisper of nature's simple, refined beauty, entirely free of any harshness. The growing chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, weaves through the air, a rich, yet profoundly calm, tapestry of sound that perfectly complements the subtle, lingering scent. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of deep, unshakable calm and almost internal vibration. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your chest and abdomen expand with an effortless, buoyant ease. The cool, filtered air, subtly infused with the delicate aromas, enters your nostrils with a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper, a refreshing, internal current. This subtle coolness then warms, as it fills your lungs, a gentle, internal warmth that spreads through your core, deepening your state of profound rest. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of the lingering sea breeze on your skin and your own rhythmic breathing. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the lingering faint scent of the sea breeze on your skin is a gentle, pervasive presence. This consistent, natural aroma is a powerful, hypnotic force, guiding you effortlessly into an even more profound and restorative sleep. The lingering, faint scent of the sea breeze on your skin, a delicate memory from the night before, now slowly fades, yielding to a profound internal focus. You are still deeply at rest, nestled in the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease. Your awareness settles entirely on the deep, rhythmic sound of your own calm breathing, filling the quiet room, a steady, unwavering pulse that guides you deeper into the tranquil embrace of the morning. Nestled deeper into the cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, your body remains exquisitely comfortable, sinking into the luxurious embrace of the bespoke mattress. Each inhalation begins with a soft, almost imperceptible whisper as the cool, fresh air enters your nostrils, a delicate, refreshing current. You feel the subtle coolness trace a path past the back of your throat, a gentle, clean sensation, before expanding smoothly into your chest. The soft rise of your diaphragm is a slow, unhurried motion, a gentle, internal lift that cradles your core, a quiet expansion that feels effortless and complete. Your lungs fill with a deliberate, unforced grace, absorbing the subtle aromas of brioche and morning dew that still faintly linger in the filtered air. Then, the smooth, effortless transition to exhalation. A warmth, subtle and pure, accompanies the air as it leaves your body, a gentle release. You might feel a faint, soft brush of warm air against your upper lip, a delicate confirmation of the outward flow, a micro-sensation that is both grounding and deeply soothing. The sound of this exhalation is a deep, resonant sigh, a quiet noko, noko that seems to fill the immediate space around you, a soft, internal murmur that dissipates slowly into the profound quiet of the room. This rhythmic ebb and flow is consistent, predictable, a natural melody that requires no effort, only a gentle, open receptivity. The cool silk mask over your eyes maintains a profound darkness, enhancing this internal focus, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the subtle sensations of your own rhythmic breathing. The distant chorus of birdsong from the garden, now a confident and melodious symphony, becomes a mere delicate hum far beyond the window, a gentle backdrop to the more immediate, intimate sound of your own breath. Each trill and chirp is perceived not as a distinct sound, but as a part of the vast, ambient quiet, enhancing the feeling of being gently untethered. The faint, rhythmic lapping of waves from the distant Mediterranean shore, a consistent murmur throughout the night, becomes an even more remote, ethereal pulse, a whisper of the sea that reinforces your sense of deep, unshakable calm, an almost internal vibration. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant vibration, now feels like a subtle, underlying current, a gentle, consistent force that subtly supports your restful state, a constant hum beneath the profound stillness, a testament to the seamless functionality of your sanctuary. You allow your body to sink even deeper into the yielding support of the bespoke mattress, feeling its perfect conformity to every curve, absorbing all weight and tension. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, smooth and inviting, remain a constant, refreshing touch against your skin, a grounding presence that keeps you tethered to this peaceful moment. Your thoughts, unmoored and unhurried, now seem to ride on the gentle waves of your breath, expanding and contracting with each cycle, drifting further and further into a state of serene, effortless calm. The gentle, pervasive warmth radiating from the sun-drenched wall now feels like a soft external embrace, harmonizing with your internal rhythm. You simply exist in this space of pure, effortless suspension, where the deep, rhythmic sound of your own calm breathing is the sole, pervasive presence. The deep, rhythmic sound of your own calm breathing, a steady internal presence that has been your anchor, now softly, almost imperceptibly, begins to open and blend with an even more expansive external rhythm. You are still profoundly at rest, nestled deep within the cool, crisp linen, your body heavy and completely at ease, yet a new, subtle sensation of being gently lifted and then softly lowered begins to envelop your entire being. It is the soft, distant murmur of the Mediterranean waves, a continuous, undulating whisper, now rising to gently cradle your awareness, an ancient, hypnotic lullaby that feels both pervasive and profoundly comforting, drawing you further from the shores of waking thought. You feel as if your entire being is unmoored, no longer fixed to the plush embrace of the bespoke mattress, but floating effortlessly, delicately, on an invisible, serene current. This gentle, rocking motion, a profound, primal swaying, resonates deep within your core, drawing you further and further into an absolute, unburdened tranquility. Each gentle swoosh of the waves, a long, drawn-out exhalation of the sea, is a soft, unwavering invitation to deeper surrender, a complete release of any remaining thought or subtle tension that might linger. Then, each slow, quiet sigh of the water as it recedes, a delicate, almost imperceptible retreat, pulls you further down, into the vast, quiet depths of profound repose. The cool, crisp Egyptian cotton sheets, impeccably smooth and inviting, now feel like a delicate raft beneath you, supporting your weightless form with an exquisite, almost imperceptible touch. Their fine, tightly woven fibers offer a constant, refreshing presence against your bare skin, a subtle coolness that is both grounding and ethereal. The feather-light duvet, a soft cloud of warmth that has enveloped you throughout the night, feels utterly weightless upon your body, its delicate fibers barely touching you, yet providing a comforting, ethereal embrace that encourages complete release. You allow your consciousness to fully merge with this gentle, rocking motion, a consistent, unhurried sway that becomes your sole reality, guiding you deeper into an absolute, unburdened tranquility. The cool silk mask over your eyes, a bespoke creation of the finest mulberry silk, maintains a profound, absolute darkness, amplifying this internal experience, allowing the external world to completely dissolve. This perfect visual void leaves only the sensation of being softly, exquisitely carried. Your thoughts, now mere wisps, melt effortlessly into the vast, quiet expanse of this oceanic rhythm, no longer holding any form or direction, simply drifting, unattached. There is no effort, no resistance, only a profound, effortless surrender to the gentle, rhythmic pull of the distant sea. The air in the room, still fresh and clean, with the faintest, most attenuated notes of Boeotian morning dew, feels like the softest breath of the sea itself. It is a consistent, gentle caress against your skin, a subtle, pervasive coolness that reinforces your profound sense of suspension, of being held and gently moved. The low, steady thrum of the estate's filtration system, a deep, resonant hum that is almost felt more than heard, now blends seamlessly into this oceanic symphony, a gentle, unwavering vibration that supports your weightless state from below, a constant, subtle assurance beneath the profound stillness. You are utterly surrendered, effortlessly borne by the ancient unwavering pulse of the Mediterranean, a soft, deep, continuous lullaby that guides you further down, into the deepest, most restorative sleep. There is only the gentle, rhythmic sway, the soft, distant murmur, and the profound, peaceful quiet of a complete and utter rest. You continue to drift, unburdened and at peace, carried by the timeless, soft murmur of the distant Mediterranean waves.